honestly, it looks like we're on drugs, but nope. I had to speed up the video just to make it a little less boring. Many of you have asked for this video, so right away what we're going to do, we already have pulled it out of the furnace. There's usually 2 bolts or 5/16 screws that are right up the front. That pulls down, the whole blower assembly slides out. You do have some wiring on some units. This one I was lucky enough just to undo it and spin it around. So we undid the keyway, undid the mounting screws that go onto the blower housing. You see me right now pulling off the pulley, should I say, for the blower shaft. We're going to unscrew all the mounting posts on this Rheem furnace. They have 4 flanges. Grab our new motor. This blower wheel is really dirty. Talked to this customer. They said they don't want it clean. Told them I'm at least brushing it off when I get down replacing this motor. They're really, tight on budget, and I do appreciate them letting me know that ahead of time. So doing what we can for them and go from there. We already have it out, so grabbing the new one, get it out of the box. That's the hardest part, just break the styrofoam. Get that out of the way. First thing we're going to do is start mounting these new brackets on. These do bend really easily. That's what I'm checking right now. You can bend them back, but just a lot easier. Get them nice and straight before you put them on the actual unit. I think Rheems and Rudds are the only furnaces that have this type of blower setup with these mounting flanges. So not a very common one, but we do run into them quite a bit, and we do have to reuse them. So I believe there's three actual mounting screws, and then there's 2 on each going to the motor. So 3 for the blower housing, 2 each for the motor per mounting bracket, should I say. Alright, so we should be finishing up here. That one. You do not have to ream these down with your impact. Just nice and snug. There is a ground strap on this new motor. I'm still going to put it on when I install it back into the blower. Kind of useless because it's already grounded out through those mounting brackets, but we're going to do it anyways. Biggest, most important thing when you do install it back into your furnace, you want to line up your keyway on that shaft towards the blower motor housing. You also want to make sure your wires are normally pointed towards the front. Gives you a little bit more room when you go to wire up the blower motor once you get everything back to the control board. And a lot of newer motors don't have long enough wires, so kind of saves you in the long run. Once you get that in, though, what I like to do, get your mounting bracket screwed on. Makes it a whole lot easier when you have a steady base before you start mounting your blower motor. So I'll go ahead, get this all tightened up. There's 12 screws on this one, being 3 in each one. actually still in the assembly somehow when I took it off. It fell down in there. But we got those all put on, tightening everything down. Just got the ground strap put on. We're ready to tighten down that keyway bolt on the flat side of the blower shaft. Yep, so this is about the point where I realized I thought I heard something down in there rattling, so tilted it over. We got the last mounting screw back, so get that in there, finish up everything else. Now we're going to center out our blower wheel. Getting the nut started first right now on the keyway. Flat side of that shaft right now. Just a square 3/8 nut. Get it with a 3/8 wrench or channel locks, or crescent wrench, not channel locks. Centering up that blower wheel off the sides, give it a spin, make sure nothing's hitting for clearances. Go ahead and tighten up that bolt. Now I'm inspecting that blower wheel. We're going to check wiring. We're going to put a new capacitor in here. Recommend that too. This one calls for a 10, 12.5, or a 15 depending on your speeds. In this instance I needed a 12.5, so go ahead and get that pinched and screwed into place. Right about here I am trying to figure out a way to mount this inducer capacitor. I definitely didn't want it on the side for somebody to get poked with as soon as they open up the cabinet or some sort, so I ended up taping it to the back of the blower motor capacitor, and it'd be a lot safer. I ended up spraying out the blower wheel with the customer's air compressor, getting that all cleaned up for him, and improved the airflow in this house a ton. So let us know what other videos you'd like to see.